Well, it's a nicer day today. Temperatures are definitely better, but then as we look out toward the rest of the week into the weekend, things are going to get interesting.
Yeah, Ray, I think I heard you earlier during the 5 o'clock newscast saying we don't need to be worriers, we just need to be watchers. Is that right?
Yeah, just, pay attention. I mean, you should always have 2 days of supplies on hand, even on a sunshiny day. So that way you don't have to worry about ever running out to the store. But right now, it's not time to panic. So just relax. We're going to get to that part of the forecast that everybody's wanting to see here in just a second. Let's talk about now first, because this is the quick part of the forecast. It's great. We have 40 degrees. It's comfortable compared to where it's been. It's going to stay that way tonight. We go down to 30 degrees. We bounce back to those low 40s tomorrow. The only difference really between what we get today or what we had today and what we get tomorrow is this brief little bit of precipitation trying to move in. So a quiet night, fairly mild with temperatures dipping down to about 30 degrees, mostly cloudy tomorrow. And then during the later parts of the day, a little pop-up shower, a little sprinkle, and potentially some snowflakes trying to mix in there. This is not going to be anything big. Now, we get into Friday, temperatures start to fall. Saturday, temperatures go down even more, and this cold air is going to be in place. And this cold air is important because of the next thing we're going to talk about, what we're going to spend most of our time on. It's this system that's way, way out to the west right now, and it is eyeing our region. And as this moves its way towards western Pennsylvania and towards our region, it is going to have impacts at least nearby. And there's two big scenarios that we've been watching. I showed you this last hour. We have this low that's going to be moving up the East Coast with another low that's going to eventually merge with it. But when you have a situation like this, you get these big widespread snows with potentially some decent amounts. The less snow scenario for parts of our area is if this low moves up the East Coast. That gives you usually real sharp cutoffs with the back edge of the snow. And typically that would be the case as this moves up to the east. We get a little bit, but typically a sharp cutoff. Now, when it comes down to that, I'm not going to put numbers on here because it's far too soon to start showing numbers, but you can see what these models do. The one with the two lows has that more widespread snow across the region. There's that sharp cutoff, and that's just east of Pittsburgh for that sharp cutoff. So we are watching for some snow in our region Sunday into Monday, and this is important because we go through this winter forecasting timeline, and we've been watching the trends with this, and the trends have been lifting it back towards us. So we know this is something we need to pay attention to. Now that we're 3 to 5 days out, we know the type, snow. There could be a little bit of a mix in there. We know the timing, that this is coming in pretty much Sunday evening, Sunday late afternoon into early Monday, and it's going to be in our region, but the fine tuning comes with that placement over the next couple days. And then when we're 1 to 2 days out, this is where we start giving the more specific parts of the forecast, like expected totals. And then we make those adjustments there until it's go time and those flakes start to fly. So right now it's time to just pay attention to Sunday into Monday, because that's the time period that looks most interesting in our forecast right now. 30 tonight, not too interesting, but nice compared to how cold it's been lately. 42 degrees for tomorrow, mostly cloudy. A little spotty rain, some potential flakes for the later parts of the day. Not an accumulating event. Once we get into Friday, you're looking at some early flakes, but that'll wrap up. We'll get back into some sunshine and the colder air breaks loose, and we dip down to the mid-20s for highs on Saturday. Very cold there. Sunday into Monday, both days in the mid-30s for highs. Both days have that snow, so Sunday afternoon into Monday morning, and that's the time period to pay attention to. Watch, don't worry right now. Tuesday and Wednesday, you're looking at mostly cloudy skies, low 30s on Tuesday, upper 30s on Wednesday. And with a system on the way, make sure you have the KDKA weather app. It gives you updates to the forecast when we update it. It also gives you current conditions. When alerts get issued, they go right to your mobile device. It's a very cool app. Search for it in the App Store and Google Play by looking up CBS Pittsburgh.